even if you're scared, do it scared. Do it anyway. Don't hold yourself back, because the only person that is holding you back, in all honesty, is yourself. You know, many people think they have this misconception that confidence is a feeling, like happiness that just comes in sometimes and just boosts you all up to do those things that you're meant to do, show up when you're meant to show up, and all of those things. That is the biggest lie that you tell yourself. Confidence is not a feeling. Confidence is an habit that you build over time by those little doses of habits that you take every day, those little actions that you take every single day, those little habits, those little things that you do every day, when put together, are the things that make you confident, are the things that build your confidence, not the feeling that comes up once in a while, not the feeling of happiness that overwhelms you. No, confidence is an habit, not a feeling. So in this video, I'll be sharing 5 habits of confident people. These are the habits you can pick up. These are the habits you can run with over time to build your own confidence, because eventually you can't build your confidence by being in the corner of your room and muttering to yourself, I am confident. No, there are habits that you need to take, and trust me when I say this, these habits are not over the top. These are simple, doable habits that you can take in the confine of your own room, that you can do every day, wherever you find yourself. If you are the kind of person that have self-doubt, if you are the kind of person that is always anxious, that has anxiety to do things that you were meant to do, then this video is for you, because by the end of this video, you would have gained 5 necessary vital habits that confident people, those people that are very confident that you admire today, the 5 habits that they inculcate in their day-to-day doings. Okay, so this video is designed specifically for you, to give you that proof that you have been yearning for. Okay, so without much further ado, let's just dive right into the video. So the first habit that confident people do, or should I say take unapologetically, is that they practice the art of saying no. You know, one thing about saying no, a lot of people know about this, a lot of people preach it, but when it comes to the doing, a lot of us are faulty. A lot of us find it difficult to set boundaries, either because we are people pleasing, either because we're scared, either because you're thinking about what the other person is going to think about, to the detriment of your own self, while trying to please others. All right, this is something you need to learn if you want to be a confident person. You must learn the art of protecting your energy, protecting your time, protecting yourself, protecting your mental health. And to do this, you must learn to say no. Don't just be the yes person all the time, the people pleaser, the person that everybody can always call, even at their own detriment, to satisfy their needs. No, you must be able to say no at things that don't serve you, things that don't that are not in line with your values, things that are against your own core beliefs. This doesn't make you a bad person. This makes you a confident person that trusts themselves, that value themselves and their own time. If you're the kind of person that goes about saying yes, and end up regretting, that means you have no confidence in yourself. That means you're not confident. And the truth is, people see through this. When people get to realize that you're a yes person, they are going to use you until you become a shadow of your own self. That is humans for you. If you don't learn how to say no, people will keep using you. Learn to respect yourself. Learn to say no. Because I feel like when you start learning to put these boundaries, when you start learning to say no, first, it is a foundation to your confidence. It means, yes, you might have access to him, but that doesn't mean that I don't have things to do with my time. That doesn't mean that I have no respect for my time. That doesn't mean I have no respect for my space. All right? Learn to say no without apologizing. Learn to say no unapologetically. That is the first step that you need to build your confidence, and that is one of the many habits that confidence people inculcate and use to build and boost their confidence. All right, so the second habit that confidence people exhibit that you can also try is confidence people move like they mean it. This is where your body language play a major role. You can't always be slouching or caught slouching and you'll be feeling like people are going to take you seriously. No. Slouching on its own speaks depression, downcast, someone that does not have confidence, low self-esteem, and all of those negative things. You must learn how to speak with your body language, sitting upright, making eye contact, having a firm body language. All right, don't be caught slouching. I feel like this is something a lot of people do subconsciously, having a fidgety eyes, a nervous, and all of those things. Learn to speak confidence with your own body. If your body, or if let's say your voice or your words is speaking confidence and your body is saying otherwise, people are going to believe your body rather than your words. So try as much as you can to ensure that what your body is saying is in tandem with what your words are saying. Be self-conscious. All right, don't ever catch yourself slouching. Sit upright. This does not just help your confidence level, but it also helps your posture. Ensure that your posture is right. Okay, so moving on to the third habit that confident people exhibit that you can also pick. Confident people own their own mistakes without making excuses. This is something a lot of people do subconsciously, and trust me, when I see people do this, I start being like, oh no, you have a lot of work to do. I've caught a lot of people doing this. Like, you made a mistake. It is very glaring that you made a mistake. So I expect you to own that mistake. Take responsibility. Like, oh, I made a mistake. I'm going to do better next time. No, but the next thing they start doing is the pushing blames. Oh, it's the other person that made me do this. It's the other person that did it. It's not me. It is glaring. It is very obvious. This is your fault. Own it. You know, nobody's going to beat you. I am not going to beat you. You're an adult. Take responsibilities and do better next time. That is the whole thing. But you see a lot of people, the next thing when they are caught making a mistake or when they flop or when they do something they're not meant to do, the next thing is they are apportioning blames, they are pushing the responsibility away from them. This is what Adam and Eve did in the Garden of Eden. I mean, God asked Adam, why did you eat the fruit I told you not to eat? Said it's the woman. The woman said it's the snake. When you're supposed to own the fact that I made a mistake, yes, I will do better next time. That is what confident people do. That is going to build your confidence because you're not scared of making mistakes. You're not scared of accepting failures because eventually failure is part of success. So you're not too scared to apportion or push the blame to someone else. You take it all in as the boss that you are and fix it. That is what confident people do. Confident people do not go about making excuses for their flops. No, they own their mistakes, apologize for it, take responsibility, learn from it. Learn from it. That is the most important thing. Another most important thing anyway. And do better next time. With that, people will trust you. People will trust you with anything because they know that you are going to do this. Even if you flop at it, you're going to own it. You're going to take responsibility and do better. But if you're the kind of person that when people give you things to do, you are apportioning blames, you're giving excuses, people are not going to trust you. And that reduces your confidence to zero. But when you're the kind of person that you acknowledge the fact you can make mistakes, I mean, you're human. Every human is prone to making mistakes. That's what makes you a human. You're not a robot. Even robots make mistakes. They malfunction. So what do you think you are to think that you can make mistakes? And when you make mistakes, acknowledge the fact that you've made mistakes, learn from them and do better. Not just about apportioning blames or pushing excuses and all of those things. When you're the type of person that makes excuses for everything, nobody will take you seriously. And your confidence level will keep dropping until it is zero. Alright? So moving on to the next habits that you can start taking up to build your confidence level is that confidence people finish the loop. Yes, these are those little things that you've told yourself you're going to do. I am going to wash my dress today. I'm going to wash my clothes. I'm going to wash my plate. I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to set up my bed. I'm going to make that call. Oh, someone called me. I need their call. I'm going to call them. I'm going to submit my document. I'm going to submit my report. I'm going to learn the skill. Those little promises you make to yourself. You don't stop halfway. You finish the loop. Confident people finish what they are meant to do. They don't go about leaving things half done. No, that doesn't make you confident. As a matter of fact, that makes you not trustworthy. Because I mean, you don't even trust yourself enough to finish something. How can someone trust you enough to give you something to finish? So this one, it is something you do when nobody is watching. Those little promises you make to yourself. Are you keeping to those promises? Are you finishing that loop? Or are you going about doing things done? Confident people stick to the word that they say to themselves, even if no one is watching, even when no one is watching. They hold themselves accountable. Are you accountable for yourself? Can people trust you with stuff? Can you even trust yourself with anything? This is something you need to learn, because nobody is going to be calling you out for this. You're calling yourself out. But you know the best part of this, as you're doing this, you're building a routine for yourself in your mind. You're building a system whereby you know that once I put my hands on the plow, I am going to finish it up. Because you're doing it in your own confines, like in the confines of your own room where no one is watching. So that means you can bring these good habits you're doing in your corner to the public subconsciously. All right. So before we move to the fifth step, the fifth and the last habit of confident people do, have you subscribed to my channel yet? Like this video if you haven't, and please drop your comments in the comment section down below of what you've learned so far. You can also drop those tasks that you've been battling to do, that you finally did this week, to motivate other people that will be watching this video and reading the comments. Have you subscribed? Okay, so please subscribe. I'm going to wait for you to subscribe. It's just the red button below. Just click it. Then also click the bell to be notified on every of my video. All right. So moving on to the fifth habit that confident people showcase that you can also pick up. Confidence people actively seek discomfort. Wait a minute before you shoot me. I am not saying that comfort is a sin. I am not saying that you shouldn't get to the part where you're comfortable. I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy comfort. I am saying that confident people don't just relax with comfort. Because one thing about comfort, the truth is that your comfort zone makes you shrink. Your comfort zone doesn't push you to do more. Your comfort zone doesn't push you to gain more, to learn more, to build more skill, to stretch yourself. And confident people are not always comfortable with the comfort zone. And that is something you should pick. Because when you're relaxed at your comfort zone, when you're not stretching yourself, when you're not growing, when you're not doing anything new, when you're not pushing yourself to do what you're meant to do to become your best self, you start dying because you'll be confined in a box. So you're not breaking free from that box. Confident people do differently. When they have conquered a zone, they stretch themselves to want to do more. They stretch themselves to want to ask questions. They stretch themselves to do things that they don't even imagine they'll be doing. That is what makes you a confident person. Always stretching yourself to build yourself, to accumulate skills, to learn new courses, to do something that you won't normally do. Not just be relaxed at a place that you've conquered. No. Confident people conquer territory A, they move to territory B. So this is a call from me to you, from one confident person, or let's say someone that is building their confidence, so another person that is building their confidence watching this video. This is a call for you to challenge yourself this week. All right, try out new waters, test new waters, put yourself out there, learn new things, push yourself. Even if you're feeling anxious, even if you're scared, do it scared, do it anyway. Don't hold yourself back, because the only person that is holding you back, in all honesty, is yourself. Trust me, when you put all of these 5 habits to play, you're going to be surprised at how far you have gone. You're going to be surprised at how far you're going to go. Okay, because whether we like it or not, confidence is a muscle. You know, like every exercise, like whenever you're trying to build your body, if you don't follow the routine, if you don't follow the exercise and routine, that muscle you're trying to build won't magically come. No, there are steps to follow. So you can take these 5 habits as your workout routine to build your confidence muscle. You don't just do it once and let it go. No, it is something that you don't just do it once and let it go. No, it is something that you keep doing to build your confidence muscle. Because the truth is, when you leave it alone, it is going to leave you alone. So you live with it. Build this routine on a daily. If you go through this again, you realize that there are simple, doable habits that you can always do. All right. So try as much as you can to tell yourself that I'll be different this week, I'll be different this month, I'll be different this year, to build my confidence level and be the best that I can be. Okay? Section. And if you have any other habits that you're taking that is also working for you, please do well to drop it in the comment section. I'll be reading, other people will be reading as well. So they might be picking some of these lessons to work with. So I'm going to see you on my next one. And until then, please do take care of yourself. Remember, this is Luchi Sam and this is Luchi's Journal. We post everything self-development, self-growth, life issues in between, and every other thing that comes in between. So until I see you next time, do well to take care of yourself. To this.